Hello and welcome to Herbal Alchemy. For those of you that don't know, Herbal Alchemy is the game that I made for the Bevy Game Jam 3, which had the theme of side effects. At the time of recording this, there are still 3 days left to vote on the jam. If you go down to the description, you'll find a link to my game along with a link to all the other submissions for the Bevy Game Jam games. There are quite a few good games in the jam at the moment. One of my favourite submissions is Mind Your Sides, which I definitely recommend playing, for it has a good interpretation of the theme and is quite fun. And another suggestion, just for purely fun, more than theme interpretation, is Tranquil General. It has an amazing background soundtrack that is definitely worth listening to, and I could listen to on repeat for ages. Anyway, back on track with Herbal Alchemy and my game for the submission. I'm making this video because of the rush of getting the game jam finished. There are a few unpolished things that I thought it was important to update people on so that they know how to get into my game and start it off without having the necessarily bad impression of having to try and figure it out blind. I've made a few notes of these things underneath the jam, but not necessarily everyone reads the instructions before they jump into the game. One of these important things to remember is if you cut down the last tree, you can simply refresh the page, since the map is not saved in this version of the jam, since I know that it is possible to cut down your only tree and not be able to replace it. Your inventory will be saved every 60 seconds, so you don't have to worry about losing any progress. Another important thing to note is that the game requires you to have your cookies on, or it won't make it past the menu, since it stores the current state of your settings in the cookies and fetches them every time they are used. When you start playing the game, you'll be on the main menu. I recommend leaving the settings as they are, because these are fairly good. But if you need to, you can change the speed at which the mouse moves the camera around and the rate at which the camera changes. Once you click play, because of a late addition in the game jam, I made the map larger, and this means that you actually spawn inside the ground. In order to get out of the ground, you can simply use the middle mouse button and move the camera around. The goal of the game is to make the potions that you get requested on the potions menu. Each potion will tell you what you need to do in order to unlock this potion. For this particular potion, we need a potion of confusion that also has an additional ice effect. A confusion potion is any potion where the first bit is 0, the second bit is 1, the 5th bit is 1, and the 8th bit is 1. All the remaining bits that are marked with X's do not matter for this particular potion. If you find a potion that you can't work out how to make, you can always skip to the next potion. Here's the next potion. Invisibility. We need the 3rd and the 6th bit to be set. In order to make your potions, you need to collect resources from the coconut tree that you spawn in the center of the map. If you click on the coconuts, you will harvest them and they will be replaced with younger coconuts. If you collect the coconuts while they are young enough, you can plant them in order to grow additional coconut trees. Using the different tools, you can harvest different parts of the tree, such as the leaves, and you can use the trowel to plant your unripe coconuts to grow additional trees. If you gather more parts than your hotbar can hold, they'll be moved over into your inventory, where you can click to move them back onto your hotbar for easy access in other menus. When you click on the lab menu, you'll be greeted with a console. Originally in testing, this had a splash screen saying you could type help, but for those unaware, you can type help in order to see the list of commands. If we hover over any individual item, it'll tell us the code that this item represents. Adding an item to the potion will OR that with the current value in the potion. If we want to manipulate the value of a particular item, we can use the process command. The process command lets us do all sorts of bitwise manipulations to the items to create different bit values on the particular item. To add ingredients to the potion, you simply select the item and then type brew add. This will add the item to the potion. We can then find out what current state the potion is in by typing brew taste. This will return the bit code of the current potion and what that potion is creating. In this particular case, we are making a saturation potion. If we want to collect the potion, we simply type brew bottle. You can bottle an infinite number of potions from a single brew. If you decide that you want to clear out your potion, start again, you can type brew empty. This will clear the potion back to being a water. This is all there really is for the game in the jam state, but a lot of the bugs and some enhancements have been made ready for when the voting has ended. So please do vote on the game jam, because I would love to see your feedback. If you have any feature requests, don't forget to leave them in the comments and I will hopefully add them. If you'd like to support the channel, please do jump over to my Patreon, where you will get perks like having your name somewhere in the video, along with potentially early access to other projects that I work on, such as future game jams. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe on the video, and hopefully I will start putting out more content more regularly when I finish the hell of a lot of work that I have currently going on in life. I will see you all then. Thank you for watching.